Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get this out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we finally got our train line all the way over here, and we prepped some blueprints, and we've got ourselves... I did not expect to see presents at the moment, seeing as we're in the new year at the moment. Yeah, we got ourselves all prepped to try and start making a ton of steel bars. Not steel, are they steel bars? I can't remember. But to try and make the things that, the steel items we can use for screws. So, one of the first things we're going to need to do is... basically get power down because that's going to be too long to run a line. So we're going to need to run, of course I forgot to put that on Zoop, we're going to need to run a concrete pillar all the way down so that we can run a line. And you know, also it means that this doesn't look like it's suspended by absolutely nothing. Okay, so first things first, we're then going to want a power pole down here, and then yeah, we're just going to try and start running a line all the way back up. I will admit that already went a lot further than I expected it to, because we need to get this all the way to the top to connect the train station, because I haven't had to run power over here because the plan for that was to use the train station. So we want to grab that wall mount. And I think this is actually going to go all the way to the top, which will be quite nice for us. Then we can just hook that straight into the train station, and then we're back into the main power grid. All the way to the top. Right, okay. Okay, right, and then we can pop it there, and you, my friend, are hooking in there. So now, yeah, here we are, we've got our line, and we've got 900-ish watts to play with. Okay, so we very, very well might need to go and do something with power soon, but let's see what we're working with. Now, from memory, I thought these were pure nodes. That's a normal node. Okay. And that's a normal node. Okay. I've just thought, do I even... Oh, I do have my Xeno Basher and my gun. Good. Haven't dropped those off then. Okay, so let's deal with the hostile local life. Okay, so that means that might have changed some of the maths. I cannot remember the maths I did in the last episode. There we go. Lovely. That's you down. Okay, so first things first, we are going to want our tier 2 miner. I'm just thinking, do we try and be cool and do we try and do the... No, let's not try and do the factory over the hole. That's just going to be awkward. Right, so there's 2 of our miners. I'll try and probably do it a bit more up here. So, where do we have our power pole? There we go. Run that over there. Into this. Over there. Into you. Because all you're doing is just yanking out all that iron. So, after that, we've got... another one of these things to try and get. Where's he gone? Clipping in and out. How about that for a shot on the move? There we go. That's another one dead. Right. Okay, so now we can head back. Now, I'm thinking we use this flat piece here. So, if we go to our blueprints and we grab the iron smelt box...
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Right. Yeah, that concrete floor's too shallow. So let's use the 4-meter foundation, and we'll just... It's a 4x4 grid, isn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just because then we can have somewhere nice that we can put the hotbox on. It's one too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Comply.
No idea where that one actually is. Right, okay. So now we've got somewhere we can put the hotbox. So we can grab our blueprint.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Now, I want to try and get it lined up.
Comply.
That looks good. Oh, that's quite cool seeing that all come together like that.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos
Yeah,
and mayhem.
that's beautifully
World
lined up.
President
Okay,
urges
so
all citizens to do their part and harvest alien
let's
artifacts.
then just fill in the bottom so that it doesn't look like it's hovering. Cool. Okay, so what we can now do is we are going to want a...
Harvest it.
let's try and bring this out. So pop that there. Pop that there. That's annoying, that dune's in the way. Okay, so we're then going to want a merger. And you guys are going to be putting out, I think, 120. Yeah, 120. So a tier 2 belt should be fine for that. There we go. And then we will need... Let's just do the tier 4 belt to whack it straight in. Lovely, so that's sending all that over there. Bring another power pole over here. Power on the box. And then we will want a lift. Put that out there. Let's turn it inwards.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Then we can have a merger coming out like this.
Comply.
Look at that, we've already got bars coming through. Why? Oh yeah, that's already good. Cool. So there we've got our iron bars already coming through, which is beautiful. But we're dealing with 240. 240. Okay. I don't think that's quite as many as I thought I was going to have. So let's then give us another grid to work from. No, we don't want the 1 meter foundation. Let's grab the 4 meter foundation. Are you gonna... Yeah. Okay. So let's then just give us plenty of room to work with. Okay. I've not really planned or thought this through. I'm doing a lot of it on the fly. So we are then going to want some foundries. Okay, so let's double check our maths on the foundries. So we're going to be using the alternate steel. So that is then going to take in 40 iron a minute. So we've got 240. So we'd only need 6. Okay, so that's fine. We can supply 6. Four, 5. Okay, there's our 6. We can give us a bit more room on the back. Okay, so then we're going to want some splitters. We're going to go in this direction. Put these in like so. There we go. Voila. Okay. Tier 3 belt, how much does that do? 270. So yeah, tier 3 will be fine. And we can go feed all this in. Okay. Then we can bring this down here. Although we can probably still keep that a bit raised up. And nice. In that goes. So that's going to cause a little bit of, yeah, stuttering as that goes through like that. That's fine. Right, now we need to get... we need to set it up so that we can have the cold.
Hello, this is paternal figure.
So
I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure.
we want to put these in.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
And... right, and then... right, okay, so that's all that done. We can then grab our splitters and we can plug them straight on the top, as we found out when we were doing our Christmas factory. I want to try and get the infrastructure done, and then I'm going to focus on making it look pretty on the outside. So we then want, yeah, our tier 3 belts hooking between them. Okay. Right, cool. So that's that bit done. We will then be getting... let's set that. So we'll get 60. So we're going to get a fair amount out. No, I'm going to copy yours and paste you there. Oh, it feels nice to be building factories again. Right, so we've got 6 times 60. So we've got 360 to deal with, which means we are going to need to use the tier 4 belt on the back end of it. That's fine. That's not a problem. So what was the constructor rate? So you're going to be making
Harvest.
steel beams. There we go. 60 a minute. Well, that's a 1-to-1 then, isn't it? Because these are putting out 60 a minute. Well, if that's 1-to-1, then I probably don't even need to worry about manifolding them. I just whack this down in front. And I know we made the blueprint for it, but that just seems eminently more sensible to just drop these down in front.
In the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Right, let's try and make sure that's all lined up. And just literally have it come straight out. Ooh, autosave, there we go. Because we can then just plug them straight in like that. Because at 60th minute, a tier 1 belt is fine. Yeah, because that's 1-to-1, isn't it? Steel beam, 60 in, 15 out. Okay. And then we want to get it back up there. Okay, so what I think we need to do there is then have a merger in this direction. There we go, keep them all lined up.
Harvest.
Oh, be quiet. Right, okay. So we've then got 6 times 15. So we're only making 90. That doesn't feel like enough. Oh, yeah, that's not where you're going. Okay, so where do I have more iron nodes? I could have sworn there was more than those two here. Yeah. Okay, I was wrong on that. 500 meters, 600 meters. Okay, and they are impure or pure. So that's the one we want to try and grab. One in that direction. Just 500 meters that way. I think I know which one that is, and I think I have belted it all the way back before. Yeah. Okay, I think we might wind up having to do that. So, let's go up in this direction then. And we'll go for explore. Though I'm pretty sure we were over this way when we were doing the hard drive hunt live stream. Pretty sure we came over this way. I don't think there's going to be many slugs or hard drives for us to grab. Helly whoop. Right, okay, that's far enough. Okay, let's just make sure we're still heading in the right direction. There it is. Yeah, 150 straight in front of us. Lovely. And whoop. Beautiful. There it is. Okay. So let's get that miner down. And plumbed in. That sounds like something's annoyed at me. Can't hear where it is. Right, okay. Oh, there's a plasma splitter there. That'll do it. Gotcha. Right, so you're putting out 240. Which means we need... not really good enough materials for either of these. Well, yeah, you shut down because you're full. That makes sense. Now, the ironic joke with this is... we're going to be making these bars, so we could... I'll make sure that doesn't clip. Yeah, we could get some going and then use that to finish building off this belt. Right, okay, and keep this coming. I think we're going to wind up just a smidge short. Getting it all the way there. Yeah, can't afford that. Steel beams. Okay, fine. let's get some of the coal going. So they are the other side of this little crater. Oh, there's a cave there. I bet that's where that summer sloop is that keeps talking to me. Right, so there's some of the coal nodes, and I'm sure some of these are pure, because I used to use them to power everything. Right, you're a normal one. Damn, missed. There we go. Right, and then put it away. So what are you? Are you playing tricks on me? You're impure. Oh, blimey. Everything's playing tricks on me. Got a big boy over there. Ah! With his shotgun breath. Come on. There we go. Right, okay. And what are you? Have I completely misremembered all of this? No, you're normal as well. Okay. Well, fine then. So, we can get one there. And one there. Using these belts. Though, ironically, we're going to want to use the other belt and just bring a single line through. Okay, so let's run power over there and get some of that coal going, even if I have to then hand load and just do 2 of the machines quickly. Right. Let's get some of this going. Right, okay. And then you can go into that one. You can go not into that one because you haven't got the range for it, apparently. There we go. So that should now start generating some coal. And then we can put a merger going off in that direction. We'll bring you into here. And because these miners are out in the tail end of nowhere, I'm not worried about putting a factory over the top of them or concreting it all down or making it look super duper nice. But that's all that bit done. Okay. Let's grab some of this coal. I mean, I can overclock all of these miners if I desperately want to. I mean, I don't want to, but we could if we needed to. How's our power looking? Ooh. Yeah, we are using some. Okay. I mean, that's a horrible crossover, but this really is temporary just to get us some so we can have... Right, we'll take that belt down. Yeah, just so we can get some built. Right, so you're now wearing away until you finish all that coal. Right, okay. Now, it's nice to see the hotbox working nicely. Just getting on with it, which is great. Right, you're making a load there. Shall we have a look inside the hotbox, see what it's doing? Okay, so these are all amber because you're all backed up. Yep. You're still sending upstairs, so we're not completely all the way backed up. Yeah. We are underfeeding this. Uh-oh. Oh. Autosave scuppered that. There we go. Got out. Right, okay. Yeah, the coal is the priority here. you're out of coal. Yep. Coal is the priority here, so we can try and get it over. So, okay, we have got tier 4 belts we can use. I don't want to use tier 4 belts because that's massive overkill, but we can do it. Just to try and get us all hooked up. And then we'll replace them with, I don't know, tier 3s when we have some actual steel produced. Conveyor's too long. And I can't afford that one. Okay. So we'll do tier 3s because we've got some of those. Okay, so that should get the coal flowing. And allow some of it to keep working. Okay. Let's just put that back in there because we are going to have... It's going to back up fairly quickly. Although, I'm thinking, and I know we're probably going to redo this, but if I do this and we just start setting all of them going...
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
That will at least speed up our production that we need for the tier 3 belts. Even if I take all that power out and I do it via wires later. Okay. So these are all now going there. We're not ready to run it back to a train, but let's actually... Yeah, I think I'm going to need to, off-camera, run back and get some of the encased beams, because we're going to need to do our work from up there. Because we need to... Okay, random, poking out the back, that's a visual bug. Yeah, we're going to need to run our conveyors all the way down here. We're going to need a fair few lifts, which is going to make this interesting. Okay, so let's get back up the top and very quickly just work out where they're going to sit. Kind of wish there was a faster ladder climb. Like the zip wire that you can zip up and down with. Kind of wish we could do that with ladders. Right, okay, so you guys are going to be having an input. I'm out of steel bars. Lovely. Can I even make... But I can't even make the... Yep, need the bars for that. Okay, well, this will probably be where I have to call this episode, because I'm not going to make you guys just watch me go all the way back to try and get that. But we've got the beginnings of it down there. You can see it. We've got our hotbox. We've got our smelters and our constructors, but I want to expand those out because you can see we've got the line over there, so we're going to be bringing more iron back. It does then mean what we will probably wind up doing with our coal is tapping that third node even though it's impure and overclocking some of it to make sure we've got enough coal to keep everything fed, and then we can continue to expand that out. So that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode, but that is the plan for the upcoming episodes. It's kind of actually cool to see it from this high up and overlooking all of it. But yeah, I do hope you're enjoying it. As usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they help the channel grow, they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.